Yep. Yep.
Oh, I don't tell.
Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Like, if anybody ever watches my playthrough of this game, it's gonna be so fragmented because of all the crashes. It's insane. They're like, what the fuck?
So, this is what it feels like to be whole again. It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years, blind to what I'd lost. And now, the light is so clear. I feel as I always should have: compassion, care, hope, all the things I pushed away out of fear. They were never weaknesses. They were my strength. First, I will return to the people of Kunat. They deserve the priestess I promised to thee, not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful. No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both. There is much to do, but this time...
I'm so glad I was able to save you from all of your own bullshit. How nice for you. At least I got a bunch of XP. Go, you damn skeletons. Why do I even pay you? How the hell do I get up here? You know what? Fuck it. Alright then.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
I've already given you coins, old man. I'm not giving you any more. You'll get no more from me. the wrong way again. Son of a bitch.
Put that away before you regret it.
Bro, if you keep talking that shit, I will demolish you.
Have some spare food a coin?
Indeed. How the hell do I... Oh. Stairs? Stairs?
Yvain can count on me. After everything, tell Yvain. May the all...
Yay. Let me go talk to the blacksmith again. Maybe he got his head out of his ass. Or maybe I'll have to stick his head up his ass to make him see shit clearly.
Beor is still wet behind the...
Can I not talk to him? Like, bro. Whatever. Alright, Maggot, where you at? I've already done so much with Maggot, he better not make me do anything else. 'Cause I'm not having any of it from you, Maggot. Maggot and I have been through a lot. Me and the old Maggot. Wow, look at that dragon. At least I think it was a dragon. Whatever it is, I don't want to deal with it.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now. Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really turns out the world isn't ending after all. Besides, I have this joining the holy mission. Tell Yvain.
I'm glad we got that sorted out. Now the blacksmith is a problem. I don't know why he's got such a big old stick up his ass. But I have a plan here. Hold up. Maybe if I just wait a little bit. I don't like how every time I go in my quick menu it automatically brings my stuff out. If I wanted it out, I would have brought it out myself. Hello, Bessie, Georgina, Wilbur, Billy. Aha, I was right. Waiting made him come to his senses.
You found her. You came out alive. I'm not sure. I'm guessing some kind of spell. She was a monster, as you know. I can't believe... Oh, and I didn't have a chance to express my gratitude. You risked your life for me. That's more than I... Got something for me to look... In my eyes, I remember following her to that cursed place. I felt a great pain. And then I managed to get away. But inside, each morning after that, the burning... He seems stern, but he's a good, hard-working man. This time, though, it's personal. As soon as I was sure I could swing the hammer twice, I'm forging a new heart. I know I've only just gotten back the one that... It's easier... So far, all my attempts have failed. None of those hearts had the spark a forged replacement ought to have. They were far too weak. There's a legend about the Stone Wardens. It tells that they could... Sadly, I don't know much more than that. Well, a Dalriata selling... I was planning... Thank you. It hasn't been easy for him. You've seen what they did to the trees near Kunacht. Even before I got... sick. Aye.
And more run around. Another druidic shrine. Oh, nice.
I'll be damned. Next time I see Ugwe, I might even hold off on sending you here was a rare gift from him. He knows how grateful I am for every new pair of hands skilled. Take the talisman to Darvan at the Ulfer tribe. He'll know I sent you. But, well, don't get your hopes up. Even if Darvan sees your skill, you're still not Dalrida. We've never taken an outsider, and for what it's worth, I'd gladly call myself your brother. I like my mother guide. Oh? And where'd you hear a tale like that? I didn't know our stories had traveled so far. The Camelosians prefer to call us heartless beasts only capable of destruction. But I suppose a tale about creating a heart in the fires of a forge is something only another blacksmith would believe and appreciate. So, that's the way of it. A heart given to those creatures is never whole when it returns.
I like how he just casually knows that.
If it returns at all, they drain every joy, every spark, leaving what's left little more than a brittle husk. I'm sorry your friend bears that. He used iron, didn't he? Iron's too brittle. Steel's no better. It's cold, lifeless. To forge a heart, you need metal that is alive. You need a metal that will sing as your heart sings when you see the smile of a loved one. Aye, it's the only metal fit for such a task. But bring me those and I'll forge the heart.
I don't have Weirdstone. Fuck. Is there a stash nearby? Could have sworn I had Weirdstone. I just go back here because I know where all the stuff is at this camp. Do you have any Weirdstone? Would appear not.
Nothing ever happened.
Nah, it's like rainy. But it's not like crazy. That sounds decent. Yeah, for sure. Fuck. Why does it keep doing that? Why is it like moving stuff in a weird way? Or that's fine for now. Wait a minute. Where was that guy at? Fuck. Whatever, I'm pretty sure this is it. Wait. What sounds really good to you right now? I've never had it. How'd you like cream cheese though? Oh. I've never had those either. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Good. Give me a moment to find the right song.
Blasphemy.
I haven't lost my touch. Here, your friend will have a strong, beautiful heart. At least in terms of craftsmanship. The rest is up to you. The art is just an empty vessel. It needs to be filled to start beating. Life, of course. A heart must be full of life to start beating. But we'll talk about that when you return.
I could just get some at some point. I'd have to look into it, figure out where I can get them.
Well, there are two ways. Through death, or through sacrifice. No, of course not. You can fill it with the life of creatures you kill, but it will take some time. A life torn away is far less willing than a life freely given, and I can't say what effect it'll have on Baal. It's not a method we use often.
I've never seen that on the menus before.
You can pour some of your own life into the art. It'll weaken you, sure, but I'd say some sacrifices are worth making. Besides, I believe it will give you another kind of strength. Something far more valuable than what you've lost. If you want to fill it up with the energies of things you kill, just hold it up when you fight. It will collect life, and at some point, it will give you a sign that it's... If you decide to fill it with your own energy, either way, come...
Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Of course. Now, remember, don't resist it. Let go of your instincts and focus on the heart. You feel a bit weak here. Feel how...
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I've had Chinese food. I like Chinese food, but I kind of stick to certain things, I feel.
Nice to see you.
Wow, that was the most unenthusiastic fucking greeting I've ever heard in my life. And here I am again trying to figure out how to get down. No matter how many times I come here, it's still a pain in the ass. I mean, I like sweet and sour pork, General Tso's chicken, uh, chicken and beef and broccoli. I like lo mein. So
Want something for me to look? What?
yeah.
That's amazing. What materials did... Oh my. I have... So for this, I will need your help, my friend. Okay, let's see if those stone wall... I suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is to look into someone's heart and tear it out.
Yeah, General Tso's is really good.
It's different. Everything looks a bit like it. I guess more will become clear with time. The measure of my debt to you is 2 hearts. I'll be going back to work. You're just in time.
Alright, I helped you, damn brother.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing... And, well, to be honest, you've done right by me. This whole expedition is and I'll admit, I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him. Tell Yvain.
Yay! I've recruited a merry band of weirdos. No, I'm not looking for trouble, alright? Calm down. Just because I pulled my shit out doesn't mean I'm trying to fight, alright? Calm the fuck down. God damn it. Where do I go from here? Alright, gotta go over this way. Nope. Oh my god, brother. Brother, please. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wait, no, this isn't what I want. Fuck. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. I hate this place. I can't wait to be done with this city. I don't know, it's the up and down. That's what confuses me. Anytime I have to go up and down. Well, that's the most confusing anyway.
The less attention, the better. What news? The people I told you about.
True.
Now that is truly wonderful news. You've achieved what seemed impossible. I'm grateful that fate has guided you to my side. With Niante, Magat, and Ifra, we shall strive to restore hope to the people of Kurnock. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Connaught and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
Yeah, get on with it.
Be the shield that watches over Connaught, as House Terion has done for generations.
What's up with the long black screen? Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. We're back here.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faith. I am the wall.
Oh.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that.
Yes,
it needs structures, memory,
he's a good lad.
and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility?
I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon. And may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
Yay. More weirdness power.
Isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies.
Yeah.
Not blades. But corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes.
Pretty sure he's in there, yeah.
Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people. I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power. Tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy. Left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand. Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this. All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots. It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it.
Alright, just make me the king.
You did all the work. Turn
I'll
the
be king.
situation into something
You talked me into it.
could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots. Yes, the situation is complex. But that is precisely the burden of a leader. Complexity does not excuse paralysis. And yet they sit in deadlock, doing nothing, while the world around them fractures. Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield. To judge for himself what serves the people, even if it meant standing against me. I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power. We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps symbols, without the will to... Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts won't save them. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole.
I don't know, man. I don't know. La 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 la. Alright then. I'm guessing it's time to move on to the final map, but there's a couple of things I'm going to do first. Quests and whatnot. I'm actually like, I'm just gonna do the stuff that I come across.
Ah,
Like,
you need
if it's
something.
like super out of my way, like collection stuff, I probably won't do it. Like some of this stuff, I don't even feel like doing. So we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, why? Why the load screen?
Are you sure you want to do
Oh,
this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is
I mean,
the
maybe
only
one day
way.
I'll come and do a playthrough where I do
Fine.
absolutely everything,
Do as
but
you will.
my first playthrough, I'm just gonna
Look who woke
wing
up.
it.
You're a bit late, though. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects, explaining why he's going to leave them and lead. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Elaine. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said your old friend. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. Really? I hope, although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. Well, and now you are the shield of my people. House Terion ends with me. Lady Maeve was never granted the chance to give me an heir. And I couldn't bring myself to take another wife, but your words are kind. As soon as the necessary preparations are complete, Ansem will assume my duties in my absence.
Ansem, he seems shady as
He is
fuck.
my most trusted man, and he is respected by the... I do not know when or
Interesting.
if I will return. I cannot say for certain, but I have faith that since Maeve's passing, I've been... Camelot will keep the peace in my state. And I can... We may not agree on every matter, but I can... So, I think you once more. House Terion is... No, wait. I am personally deeply indebted to you. Because of your efforts, my family has the chance to reclaim the glory it once knew. Farewell.
Farewell. It's this guy again.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. Here, go to this... No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the...
Is it Merlin?
It's the house of someone I once called my
Oh,
employer.
Orin.
Orin. The same one whose plans got you out of... I don't know. We stopped seeing... No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight, or explain... How would I know? I'd say going into Dalriata territory is a surprise all on its own. But don't worry. They've got bigger problems at the moment than you sneaking off with their sacred helmet. Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
Leveled up again. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna move on to the next spot then. Yep, time to move on to the third map. Damn it, I'm just gonna use this to fast travel. I can't be bothered trying to find the waypoint. Nah, I haven't done like all the side quests. And some of them got bugged, so I can't even do them. Or at least one of them. I'm just winging it. I do, like, I'm not gonna go super out of my way to get stuff done. Like, if I can get it done without, like, pulling my hair out over it, or, like, having to go in depth trying to figure it out, I'll do it. But if I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do for whatever, then I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. I just want to keep going.